This is my account. I've been playing Rainbow Six for about 4 months and I'm still copper. Through all the time I've been playing, I've learned quite a bit about this game, especially its operators, and which ones to play and which ones to never play. Now I know that in most other rankings, YouTubers mention that it's their opinion and you shouldn't judge them, but I've asked quite a few people and these are terrible judgments. This is just the kind of operators I play well, so please brace yourself. Also, all the filler footage is epic gameplay from my arcade matches and etc. So yeah, I don't really have to credit anyone. The reason I put Senza in last is because they're a very situational operator and I can only imagine a couple sites that they'd really be good at. Amaru is also pretty terrible, as when you're Amaru rushing, you regularly die every single time and can't help your team anymore for defusing. The reason Thatcher's so low is because his entire ability is now just a secondary, and other than destroying main breach once, you don't really need his ability any longer. Most weapons are automatic in this game, so even if Blackbeard's shield takes a bullet, then you're probably still going to get killed. The whole point of Maverick is that he's a silent way to breach doors, but I still hear his ability from a couple rooms over. He does have pretty good guns though. Gridlock spikes deal barely any damage, and even if you don't want to step on them, it's really easy to just shoot them down with an automatic weapon. Habana is, in my opinion, one of the worst hard breachers, so I don't know why you'd ever pick her over someone like Ace or Thermite. You should know how to shoot default cams. It's not that hard. Zofia isn't as bad as people make her out to be, but 2 concuss grenades isn't really a lot at all. Once you enter ranked, people become less stupid and actually know how to counter blitz, so then you start to get less kills. If there's a window to sight, or if you've opened main breach, Glass can be amazing, but once you're out of smokes, he just becomes a normal guy with a terrible DMR. With how common nitro cells are, if you're playing Monty and enter big shield mode, then it's really easy to get killed. I think Sledge as an operator is really underrated, but he's just kind of a worse buck, so no one uses him. I honestly just don't know how to play Osa well at all, so I don't know where to put her. Even though Flora's drones die quickly, you only really need to drone around corners, so he's just a lot of extra intel. Grim is also very easy intel if you know someone's around a corner, so you can get their exact ping location. There are some spots you can fuse where people literally can't escape and always die. Since most sites have reinforcements all around them, fusing those, they can't be shot and you can always force people out of their room. Thermite is great for main breach, however if trying to use his ability inside of a gunfight, then that can be very hard, so normally that's Ace's job. When I have absolutely no idea which operator to run, I normally do IQ just because she's super basic to use and is a counter to most defenders. Sometimes you can't always hack with Brava drones, but I mean, they still are 2 extra drones, and that's really good. If you know someone's at a window, you can use your fire on it. Other than that, there's not much to this guy. Once you start to plant nomads in sight, it's very hard for the defenders to destroy the diffuser, and it's basically an instant win. I should not say that. No, you can get really good placement for your zero cams, and as long as you're not red pinging, defenders won't know where to look for them. Not only does Ace have good hard breaches, but you can throw them in weird places to get people to look at those while you push them from another angle. Playing vertically is a great strategy, and I don't really see it used often. She also has Ash's gun, so... Fink is a solid support operator with really good guns. So yeah. And here we are at the top 10. Make sure to comment which place your main for attack got, and make sure to like the video because I spent work on it. And let's just go right into number 10. Demos can be tough to play if you have people all around you and the person you're targeting is pinging your location. Other than that, he's absolutely broken for 1v1s and specific targeting scenarios. In a game with one-shot headshots, no one says you need a sniper in it. However, you're not always going to hit the head, and being able to know you can hit a leg and get an instant kill is really nice. Plus, with one of the most magnifying scopes in the game, you can always have the advantage at long distance. By this point, you all know how much I love intel before rushing rooms, and Iana is designed for that. Plus, she has a really hot elite skin. Ash is a 3-speed with one of the best guns in the game, so yeah, you know. Unless you're Warden, there's no way to counter Ying. The only part that makes her in 6th place is because you can also flash your teammates, and in copper lobbies, that happens a lot. Most people wouldn't expect Lion to be this high on the list, but he has one of my favorite rifles in the game. Plus, if you're trying to push a location, most times the E1D at least gets one person. Dokubi's ability is really good to use, and just by getting a hold of one person's body, you can get access to every single cam. Defenders also lose points from their score for shooting their own cams, so they're less tempted to do it. Jackal's ability is straight up overpowered. If you're just wandering as a defender and your footprints get scanned, then everyone knows your location and you die in about 10 to 15 seconds. Not only does Buck have a DMR and a rifle, but he can turn that rifle into a shotgun, and he also has a Gon 6. His main ability is breaching through walls, making him just a better sledge. And yeah, he's just really good. And finally, for the #1 attacker in Siege, it is Twitch. Twitch has my absolute favorite gun in the game, per DMR. Not only are our drones anti-gadget, which are better than EMPs because they actually like destroy the thing permanently, but they are 2 extra fully functioning drones. So that's just way more intel, and you know I like that. Now, these are terrible opinions because I'm still a copper and there's much I need to learn about this game. So please don't be too mad at me in the comments. Just tell me where your operator got, and yeah.